Okay, hello everyone. I'm Shelly McGuire, the developer of the Eris 2-Minute Miracle Gel, and today is March 2nd. We're really excited that we have this call with everyone. I want to thank Francesca Parker for putting all this together, gathering all the wonderful people who are here on the line. I want to thank Piet and Chris for the time they're putting into this. I'm going to introduce you to a special guest we also have on the phone who's going to give you some updates, but I just want to take a moment to say how much it means that you all have taken time and energy and your interest in sharing your evening with me. I'm really excited about the opportunity that we all have in front of us. And I say we all because if you have been a part of Zango, you really understand the power of teamwork. And if you are new to Zango, you're going to be amazed at the power of teamwork, because this is really the height of being able to take professional products, scientifically proven products that are in health and wellness with years of proven history that can show you not only how to achieve better life and a better quality of life, but how to change your inner health and your outer beauty, and at the same time gain financial freedom, whatever that means to you, whether it means freedom of time, freedom of money, freedom of extra income, and an ability to help other people do the same. So we're in an amazing industry where we're with a fabulous company. And as the newest addition to Zango, which we partnered with Zango back in September, I am really grateful to be a part of your future. So with that being said, thank you to all of you. And I want to take a moment to introduce you to Sharon Sharif. She is on the line. Sharon is a 500K with Zango. I hate to say she's with Zango. She is kind of Zango. She is what Zango is. She has helped shape the community. She has helped shape the company. She has helped shape the quality of what Zango brings us. And I invited her to join us today. She's met a lot of you already and worked with many of you, but she wants to give us some updates on what's going on with the company and some exciting things that we can look forward to. So take it away, Sharon Sharif, and thank you for joining us from Las Vegas today.
Hey, thank you, Shelly. Yeah, I'm just getting ready, just packing to go to the Eric Worre event here in Vegas. It starts tonight. It's all weekend. There's about 7,000 excited women going to this event, the most powerful women in networking. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and we've got just a ton of Zango women coming, and we've got Dr. D. Guzman, our token man. He's coming too. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I know most of you, and I'm really excited about what we're doing there in Europe, and especially with the 2-Minute Miracle. It's become a huge success in Europe, as it has here in the United States and Australia and wherever we have Shelly's product. Beautiful Shelly. She's such an amazing asset to Zango. Not only did she bring the most sizzle product I have ever seen in my 30 years in this industry, not only did she bring that to Zango, she brought her wonderful self too, because she's just so helpful. She's just so dedicated to everyone's success, to each and every one of you. In fact, I think she's become a customer service rep too. Everybody goes to poor Shelly with all of her problems. So Shelly texts me, I take care of it at Zango. I text Shelly, Shelly texts the person. I mean, we're having a lot of fun with it. And when Shelly says teamwork, she is really, really, really part of the team. And you know, the huge thing, Zango has some great, stable, concrete products. You know, our Zango juice, 14 years, it's a best-selling medicinal juice in the marketplace, and it's still, you know, a huge 75% of Zango sales, and the 2-Minute Miracle is creeping. Yeah.
Telling this Zango stuff. Look how fucking rough she looks.
Hey guys, so anyway, I don't know what happened to us. Shelly, can you still hear me?
Yep, we're good. You can keep going.
Okay. Anyway, but Shelly's 2-Minute Miracle is creeping up there to be able to match the sales of our Zango juice. And I've never seen such a sizzle product, Shelly. It is amazing, because it is 100% of the people who use it, who see it being used, who try it, buy it. So it's just such a great tool that brings people into the quality of our products to be able to introduce the rest of them, and they're hooked on the 2-Minute Miracle, and then we hook them on the other products. So it's amazing what's going on in Europe. So I am planning to be in Europe for the April 28th meeting in Belgium. Let's make that the biggest meeting you guys have ever had. That is our goal, to make that a huge meeting. So I'm going to be there for that meeting. And then, so if there are any of you who want to plan, Pete, and if you guys want to plan some individual meetings with me, please let me know. You can Skype me or call me or whatever you want to know. I'll be glad to meet with your people. And then I'm going to go to France and do some meetings. So if you have any meetings in France. And right now we're in the early stages as of yesterday, trying to put together a meeting in the UK, because we've got a lot of excitement with a lot of you on the line. And with Boss's team, Boss who's in the Netherlands and Belgium and in a lot of the European countries, he actually has some people who are doing some great things in the UK. So I'd like to get you, Duncan and Des, and anyone who has people in the UK, we'd like to get you all together with Boss. And we're shooting for May 4th. We're shooting to do a meeting with Redis on May 4th in the UK, and any other of the leaders who we can get to go there, and I'm sure we'll get some other ones. So May 4th, right after the April 28th meeting in Belgium, we're going to be putting together that in the UK. So if you want to really push that meeting and we want to get that together, I'd like you guys to work with Boss, work with Redis to get that date solidified, and the meeting place solidified where you'd like to have the meeting with Redis, and Redis has committed to go. I'm going to be there also. So that's going to be really exciting. We just want to light up Europe this whole summer with Shelly's 2-Minute Miracle, with Shelly and with Zango, and just get people to these meetings to see what we're all about, to get people excited. Because as you all know, most of you are veteran network marketers, and leaders are made at meetings where there's all kinds of groups, because then they see what everybody in the company is doing. Everybody in the company is excited about. They're not just seeing their little group of people that they see every single day. They're seeing a wider picture, a bigger picture of how big their business is and how big the company is that they're involved in. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you in Europe. Push these meetings. Let's make it huge. And Shelly, thank you for all you do and all these calls that you're on all the time, and everything you do for everybody. And I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Thank you. And everybody's muted, but I know we all appreciate everything you're doing, Sharon. And thank you. It's really exciting. I know we're going to have some great meetings. And, before I ever got into this industry, I always heard leaders are made at events. And I really didn't know what that meant until I started going to these events. And now I get it, because the scope that you get of really what teamwork's all about and what Zango is all about and the culture is all about. You can't experience that through a phone or through a computer the same way you do at a meeting. So we're excited about that. Make sure you get with your leaders and your teams, and we'll keep you updated on locations and times and places. So that's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great learning session here with Shelly on the best product I've seen in 30 years, the Most Sizzle product. Appreciate all you guys, all your efforts.
Appreciate you, Sharon. Thank you for everything you do company-wide, and you're so valued. So
thank you so much. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, so what I want to do is be able to get into some training. And this is going to be about product knowledge while Sharon figures out how she escapes from this call. There she goes. Technology always gets you. So I'm going to start a screen share. And let me do this here. Let me pull up what I need. Give me a moment here to load this. All right, let's get rid of, sorry about that. Let's see, let's try that again. Sorry, you all. I guess I'm figuring out the technology here. I'm trying to put this up on my computer. Let me try this again here. Okay, let's start screen share. Here we go. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna make this full size. Give me a thumbs up if you are able to see the screen that's on there. Perfect, full size. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to go through some of the information a little faster than others. At the end, we can stop and ask questions. And if you have anything, I'll be able to get back to you. If you have anything going on during this, I think you can still use your chat feature. A little bit about myself, why I got into this. I'm a skincare developer. I've developed and brought to market over 50 different products over the last 14 years. I was an owner and founder of a chain of 3 high-end salon and spas, which I'll tell you what led me into this industry. And I've owned numerous franchise businesses, which is why I love network marketing, because I have had numerous brick and mortar businesses, and the difference of having franchises and commitments and employees and people is such a commitment compared to what we can do in this industry by teamwork. So that is why I love this network marketing. I've also sold my key product on live television for over 9 years in the United States, in Canada, in the UK, and on global infomercials. I've authored a book called Dancing in the Storm. I host my own radio show. And I've tried to really keep myself active and busy in all different types of business. But one of the things that I'm most proud of my achievements is that I am a survivor, a daily continuing survivor of a disease called cystic fibrosis. And at the age of 12, when I was young, I was very sick all the time with pneumonia. And I went to every doctor and sought out all the best doctors. And at the age of 12, I was told I was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis, which is a progressive lung disease. And as I sat in the doctor's office with my mom in this cold, sterile, white doctor's room after doing all these tests, he told me that my life expectancy would be 18 years. And you can imagine at the age of 12 to think that I had virtually 6 more years to live. And he told me all the things that I would expect as I got older, the decline in my lung functions and what my quality of life would be. And it was really grim, and that put me in a really bad place. I didn't really value life. I didn't take care of my health. I didn't take care of how I ate, how I slept, how I partied, how I did everything. I did everything wrong, thinking I did not have much life left. And then around in my mid-20s, I realized I was still alive. And although I was fighting cystic fibrosis, and it is a daily fight, it's something that never goes away, and it is progressive. And I've got a really rigorous routine that I do every day still to stay alive and stay healthy. I realized in my mid-20s, I had outlived that 18-year-old death sentence, so to speak. And I became interested in health and wellness. And I was sitting in a salon one day, and I heard a shop owner say, you know, if I could just give this place away to someone take over my payments, I'd walk away. Now, at the time, I was selling printing and graphic arts. I knew nothing about the industry, but I knew that I really had a passion for taking control of my own health and beauty, which was suffering, and my life was suffering. And I made her a deal to take over her payments. I took her up on her offer. And I went into the salon business knowing nothing about it, but a true commitment. And what I noticed as I expanded from one salon of 8 women and hair technicians to my second salon, to my third salon of eventually 125 employees, and doing a massive amount of business in aesthetics, meaning facials and massage, I realized there was one thing that everyone had in common. And that was that we were charging women $80 to $100 US to go in and get a facial and come out looking smooth and bright and glowing and hydrated. And then we'd walk them to the front to sell them the products. And I'd have to say, okay, I use this on you, and I use this on you, and I use this on you, and I'd show them all the products. And half the time we got a blank stare, and the other half of the time people could not make a commitment. Too much time, too much money. And I thought there had to be a better way to streamline this process and create one product that could do multi-functions, give spa-like quality results at home, and instant beauty benefits you could see right away. So, you know, as women and men now, we want to see results quickly, right? We don't want to be waiting. We want to see it now. So I wanted to develop something that was instant, but I didn't want it to be something that was only instant. So I developed it with the most high-end, scientifically proven long-term anti-aging products. And that is how the 2-Minute Miracle Gel was born. It was a product that, now, by show of hands, who all has used the 2-Minute Miracle Gel before? That's great. Let me scroll on down here. Okay, I see many have, some probably have not yet. But if you have, you know, and if you haven't, you will see. It is amazing because it works 100% of the time on 100% of the people in 2 minutes, right in front of your eyes. You see it working, you feel it working. You can see the instant before and after. It works on every skin type, men and women, young and old, sensitive skin to aggressive, thin, harsh skin. But it's 7 products in one. So I've been able to fulfill what I wanted to do, which is to streamline skincare. So I sold it throughout my salons and spas for years and years. I had my salons for 10 years. And then I realized with my husband, Frankie, and I, that we had a product that demonstrated instantly, and all we had to do was get it in front of people. So we began then taking it to trade shows. And then we started doing home parties, inviting people in, or asking them to invite their friends where we could demonstrate this product. And we found that all we had to do was get this in front of people, demonstrate it on the hand or face, and we could sell jar after jar after jar because it was that magnificent. And we did that for years and years until finally we were recognized by Home Shopping Network, live television, where they asked us to bring our line on TV. And then it was amazing because then I was in front of millions of people on camera and selling millions of jars worldwide, which blew my mind. And we were in front of 98 million homes. And what was amazing is that I was able to show that even though we were through a medium like television, I could still demonstrate this product. And in multiple languages, have to say very little, because I could show how it worked before, how it worked during, and how your skin looked after. And sales were amazing. But the one thing I was missing, I said to Frankie after 9 years, you know what? I miss where we came from. I miss seeing people's lives change. I miss seeing the excitement and the elation of somebody changing their skin right in front of their eyes. And I said, we've got to find a way outside of television. So we heard about this amazing company, Zango, 14 years old, with a proven history of Zango, which is mangosteen, which is the world's most potent antioxidant. And in September of last year, we were fortunate enough to merge the 2 technologies of that mangosteen and infuse it into our 2-Minute Miracle Gel. And what we found is that we were able to take this mangosteen fruit, which is a proven antioxidant for free radical scavenging and skin resurfacing, and test it at the highest level we could take it to in our 2-Minute Miracle Gel, and at the same time, take out some of the things that I had always wanted to remove, like the glycols and like the parabens. And we were able to make this product now cleaner and greener than we've ever offered it before, and more powerful, but still as gentle as ever before. And since launching in September, it has been absolutely amazing. And what I love about Zango is that they are a company, and the reason why we partner with Zango is when you meet the founders of Zango, first of all, you see their building, they live their culture, they are happy, the interior looks welcoming and warm, and there's so much energy and excitement and passion. But what stood out to us is that the founders, when they talk about their business, they talk about their products, but they are most proud of their dedication to their people. And their people means their distributors and their customers. And that is where their true passion and their commitment lies. And that is really from where we came from, what meant the most to Frankie and I. Because we had interviewed with probably over 20 companies that wanted us to bring our iconic product to them in the direct sales industry. But Zango was incredible because of their commitment to us, but most importantly, their distributors, and that mattered to us. So what have we done now? We're able to offer a product that is 7-in-1, multitasking, saving time, saving money. Oops. That'd be a fast PowerPoint, wouldn't it? Saving time, saving money, being able to do 7 things in one. Now, what's exciting about this, you all, is that this is a product that you use every day and you get instant benefits, but it is made from powerful anti-aging ingredients. So as we walk through the information, realize that you are able to offer someone a way to clinically proven anti-aging ingredients that will change the look and feel of their skin with continued daily use. And that's not maybe, that is for sure. So we're able to do all of these things in one step: cleanse, tone, exfoliate, but in a gentle way, no harsh abrasives, which makes us completely unique to anything else on the market. We're able to brighten the skin by removing the dull layer of skin, hydrate by giving the skin through ingredients what it needs to thrive with collagen and elastin, minimize the look of pores, and give a flawless finish to the skin. And I love this picture. This is a before, during, and after. So as you can see here, this gal, Cara, all of our gals that we use for before and afters are not, we try to use real women, real people, real men, real results. You can see the look of the uneven skin color. You can see the lack of glow on the forehead. You can see just the look of the fine lines around the eyes. Now this is during the process where we're able to remove just that outer layer only. And that's what's so unique. We're removing just that occlusive outer layer. We're not touching healthy, intact skin, because other exfoliators, the reason why people react to them with either redness or irritation is that they actually have harsh grains or acids that can abrade or tear healthy skin. And what the 2-Minute Miracle Gel does so brilliantly is melt away that outer layer only of dead skin. We call it the smart exfoliator because it does not harm healthy skin, but rather it infuses it with anti-aging ingredients. And you can see the instant after, the glow, because we remove that, dead skin absorbs light. When you remove the dead skin, it's like dusting your furniture. Now light can bounce off it, and youthful skin glows. Youthful skin looks plump, it looks healthy, it looks bright. And as you can see in the 2-Minute Miracle, as you'll find, you take it right over your lip area, right around the orbital area of the eye. So we're smoothing the whole complexion of skin all the way down to the neck and décolleté. This is what I talk about for long term. This is a before, then we've got a 30-day, and then we've got a 60-day continued use. And as you can see, you continue to see the look of the pore size, the evening out of the skin tone, the glow, and just a completely more lifted look to the skin. Men love this product. Now what's interesting is that the male market is actually the fastest growing segment of skincare users. Men love the 2-Minute Miracle Gel because it's fragrance free and it's uncomplicated, it's easy. And they can use it to shave, so they can use it before shaving to help soften the beard and help with ingrown hairs, or they can use it actually during the shaving process, which I know Des, who's on the line, does that very frequently. Here's an instant before and after. Once again, on a man, usually men have thicker skin. Biologically, they have thicker skin, rougher texture. This gentleman, Jason, was a bellman at our hotel, and we were going in to do before and afters, and he said, hey, I'm interested in skincare. And as you can see, the ingredients go in and plump up instantly the fine lines you can see on the forehead here. The fine lines plumping up. You see an instant renewal in the skin, lighter, brighter, firmer looking. Our key ingredients. These are important not for you to memorize, but it's important for you to know that I did my homework. So that when you stand behind the Eris 2-Minute Miracle Gel and you share this with people, you can feel confident that this was a product developed in a salon, for use in a salon, by professional people, tested by real women and men. It is a 14-year-old proven product that has been upgraded with clinically proven active ingredients. So that's really key. These are clinically proven active ingredients, meaning with continued use, we can actually make the same claims that anti-aging products can make. So we have the mangosteen from Zango. We have blue-green algae. This long name, Pseudo-Altermenus ferment extract, is a natural protein from the glaciers of Antarctica. And aloe barbadensis, which all of these ingredients are unique in themselves. Blue-green algae is the one that we use is considered to be the most mineral-rich place on the planet where this grows, and is called an exact match to human DNA because it carries all the essential and non-essential amino acids, meaning it is 100% usable and absorbable by skin. The Pseudo-Altermenus ferment Antarcticine is a glycoprotein, a sugar protein, clinically proven to be able to enhance long-term collagen and elastin while harnessing moisture in the skin to help give it what it needs. The aloe barbadensis, this is an aloe you cannot find on the shelf. You've likely never used this before. It is a flash frozen aloe, meaning that the clinical levels of this, the clinical proof shows this aloe to be more effective than right out of an aloe leaf. Because unlike aloe leaf, when you open it up, it's exposed to air and it is immediately oxidized. And all the vitamins and nutrients begin to break down. This aloe never sees the air. It is cryogenically frozen and then processed. So it's more effective. Now, I love this graphic. This is an easy one to share for you all. Because when you talk about skincare, it doesn't matter if somebody is a skincare aficionado or if they know anything about skincare. Everyone in the market hears the buzzwords resveratrol, CoQ10, ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C, green tea. It's in products, it's in drinks, it's in media, it's everywhere. Because they have always been the gold standard in antioxidants. And antioxidant meaning we are bombarded by free radicals every day in the environment that break down our cells almost as fast as we can produce them. And those ingredients, resveratrol, CoQ10, they are naturally in all of our cells. But what the mangosteen extract is shown to be is more powerful than all those. So it's an exciting claim to be able to make. Even if you know nothing about skincare, that we can actually prove to be more powerful than those that have set the gold standard forever. This is just talking a little bit about our blue-green algae, the Antarcticine from the glaciers, the aloe vera. All of these are proprietary, patented, extracted ingredients. I like this graphic because just the Antarcticine alone, you all, so even if I took out every other ingredient in our 2-Minute Miracle Gel, the Antarcticine alone, after clinical studies of 15 days with continued use, just that key active, when used, is able to make claims on the increase of collagen 1, which is your youth collagen, collagen 4, and elastin. And you know what's really exciting about the Antarcticine, I started using it 14 years ago. I was the first to bring it into North America. It is cultivated out of, it was discovered by Spanish explorers. So this product comes originally from Spain. We now get it domestically. There's a supplier here locally. But what's interesting, when I first started using Antarcticine, all the clinical data was on 30-day studies and at higher use levels. And now the more that they have found out about this ingredient and they have seen the profound effect that this has on skin, and they've been able to test this in vitro and in vivo, meaning on skin cells and in real people, they found that you can use less of the Antarcticine and have bigger claims at even a shorter period of time. And that's significant because when you find an ingredient that they continue to study, you know you've latched on to something very, very progressive and exciting in skincare. When you put all of our products together, here's the claims you can make. And once again, if you look at your exfoliators and cleansers, you are not going to see claims like this: optimizing collagen and firmness, optimizing elastin and elasticity, minimizing the appearance and depth of wrinkles, protecting hydration, protecting against free radicals, and stimulating cell renewal. This is so key. Young skin turns about every 28 days. That is a skin cycle. After the age of 25, we lose 1% of our collagen every year. And as you lose collagen, you lose moisture. And as you lose moisture and collagen, your rate of skin cell renewal slows down dramatically. So the whole idea of producing younger, healthier skin, healthier meaning plump, glowing, bright, smooth, is to speed up that cycle, but in a gentle way. And that is what a lot of companies are envious about our 2-Minute Miracle Gel, because we have figured out how to do that. We can actually speed up the rate of cellular renewal and create healthier, brighter, plump, smooth skin faster, but in a gentle way. Now, what's as exciting about what we put in our gel is what we don't have in it. Here's a list, and as you find when you share this product with people, this is a great list to throw out, because even if people are very into more naturally oriented ingredients, the fact that we don't have all of these things is really a feather in our cap, because we worked very hard over 14 years, and in the last few months with Zango, was very conscious about skin-friendly ingredients to be able to offer you now all of these benefits. And I laughed because it wasn't until we came to Zango that they asked me if it was gluten-free, and I said I never tasted it before. Of course, kidding. But they actually did a test on to make sure it was gluten-free because, you know, your skin absorbs is your largest absorbing organ. So it's great to have so many claims. Visible results, 100% of users saw a significant improvement in one use, and that's what's astounding, one use. Now, we don't like to make any medical claims, and we stay away from that, but I will tell you that over the years, it's amazing how many customers and distributors that have sent me their pictures of people who suffer with the skin condition of eczema. And although we cannot claim to, I'm sorry about that, treat eczema, due to the active ingredients that we have, as you can see, we have an extremely calming, soothing effect on skin, challenged skin. So here's a before. This was Ethan. He was a 9-year-old boy. His mother told me that he had tried everything. Here's before, here's after 5 minutes, and here's the next day. So you see the redness looks soothing, the redness looks diminished, and you can see the skin just looks more even and much more happier. Same thing with challenges on the face. These are continued use. These are 30-day studies, and I believe the gentleman here who has a skin condition down here, that was continued use of 60 days. So we're really able to, and when we say, you know, a lot of times you hear in this industry, oh, these products are life-changing. And I will tell you, you know, that gets thrown around so often, but I really do believe that I've seen the power of what they mean by life-changing with two things, the Zango juice, which has changed my life, and I know will change yours if you're not already on it daily, and the 2-Minute Miracle Gel, because what we're able to do is help people that have not only challenged skin, and remember, this is a face and body product, so it's for your face, your neck, hands, feet, men that maybe shave their head, infants who have cradle cap, where they have the dry scalp and dry skin. We are able to really change the way people feel, the way they look, their confidence, and help challenges that they might have faced lifelong. Great way to share this, right on the hands. When you demonstrate this, only do one hand. Because what you will find is people will be amazed. They'll be walking around. I see, Rachel, you put your hands up there. You will find, we just did a group event in Miami. 20 people had never used it before. We did it on one hand. And you will find two things. Number one is people walking around saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe the difference of what it feels like, what it looks like, what it sees. You want them to see that difference. And the other thing is they're going to be begging you to do the other hand because you can see the texture of the skin, the plumpness of the skin, the completely renewal in one use. So, you know, it's easy. All you've got to do is show, share, and demonstrate. And as you become more involved with Zango, or as we become more involved together, I have a lot of information that I will continue to share with you on how to approach someone, how to open up conversation about the 2-Minute Miracle Gel, how to maximize your demonstration, how to work trade shows. Today we just published online at zangoeris.com how to do a successful home party, step-by-step guide. So I'm really committed to being able to show you all the different ways that it is so easy to be able to demonstrate and show this product and share it with everyone, and whether it be someone as comfortable as your mother, father, brother, sister, and family, or someone that you are literally standing in line, like I was next to a gal at dinner last week in Miami, waiting for the ladies' room, striking up a conversation about our outfits, and it turned into a conversation about how exciting it is to be on the cutting edge of things, and it turned into a demonstration about the 2-Minute Miracle Gel right in the restaurant while we waited. So easy to share. Always have your samples, always have your products. This is something that I think sometimes gets lost. This product is so highly demonstrable instantly, and then you come down to the question of, well, how much does it cost? First of all, I will tell you that we are extremely, as a jar of a product that you use every day to rejuvenate the skin, cleanse, exfoliate, hydrate, 7-in-1, we are even priced on the low end. We should be in upwards just for this one jar, $80, $90, $100, just for the actual jar itself of what it does. But also, if you tell someone to go to their local drugstore or a department store, go to Lancome, go to Elizabeth Arden, and try to buy a cleanser, toner, exfoliator, pore minimizer, brightener, all of which people are using, you're going to be $150, $200, upward of that. So we really have to stress that we're replacing the need for multiple products in one use. But the other thing is that the intrinsic value, and this is what I call the value proposition. the value of a product is not the price. The price of the product is the cost of the job. But the value proposition of what we're able to offer someone is honestly on par. If you go look at your most expensive serums and you look at the ingredients in a La Mer or an Arden or any of your top brands, and you will find algae, although usually red and yellow algae, those are the most common, not as exclusive as our blue-green. You'll find peptides. Antarcticine is one of the highest collagen-producing natural peptides. Our aloe vera, usually aloe vera, they just did a study. It was published by Bloomberg News that when they went and tested aloe products, they found maybe just a hint of aloe, and usually mixed with alcohol. We have 100% flash frozen aloe. So when you look at the proposition of what we can do for skin and the claims we can make with continued daily use long-term, our value proposition is amazing. We compete with the same types of benefits that a $200, $300, $400 serum competes with. And that's why I like to talk value versus price and make sure that's something that you bring into your vernacular when you're talking to people. Talk about the value. Okay, just a couple more things. I want to talk about the demonstration. And before I go to the demonstration, I'm actually going to go past that. I'm going to come back to that. I want to talk about how to share this, and we'll go into further depth in other calls. One-on-one demos, easy to do. Home parties, where you have home parties where you bring people into your own home, or you ask people to host a home party for you. Trade shows, my husband Frankie and I spent years on the road enjoying traveling just throughout Florida and out throughout Missouri and out other states in the summertime doing outdoor green markets and trade fairs. And I can tell you, during holiday time, just Google your area and Google craft fairs and put in the holidays. So let's say you're in Wales and it was Valentine's. If you put in craft fairs, Wales, Valentine's Day, you will find out they are in churches, they are in places of worship, they are at boutiques, they are in the lobby of banks, they are everywhere. And the same thing with Mother's Day, Father's Day, springtime. Craft fairs are all everywhere, and you can get in for a very nominal cost, $10, $15, $20, and set up an easy booth to demonstrate. So that's a great way to share this product. Home parties, trade shows, craft fairs. A product ambassador, this was something that I did when I was at my salons. I went to our sports team's cheerleaders. I designated a few of them to be our product ambassadors. I said, I'm going to share this product with you. I'm going to give you your jar. And what I want to ask you to do is share this and demonstrate it and share it with everyone else you know. And they get excited about it. So pick some people. Maybe it's a top real estate agent who's in touch with everyone, or your banker, or a cheerleader, or it could be anyone within your community, and make them your product ambassador and ask them to share the excitement and the benefits of the 2-Minute Miracle. And then also an email text campaign, which we can talk about later, but we've got great videos on our resource page. You all, if you have not gone to zangoaeris.com, XANGOAERIS.com, we have the greatest resources. There is a video page, there's a resource page, there's a testimonial page that we keep updated with before and after pictures. We keep adding to it. As I mentioned today, we published an amazing, home party guide that is literally step-by-step how to do your home party. Also, I keep you updated on my own Facebook page, Shelly Weiner McGuire. You can always private message me there. That's how I've talked and met Francesca and Piet and Chris and Des and all the other people that are on the line with us. And lastly, if you go into Facebook and you type in the upper left on your Facebook page, @Eris Products, that is a Facebook page now that I keep updated. And every week I publish a new blog there. And the blogs are intended to give you information that will help you grow your business, but also for you to share, to gain excitement and gain interest and have people ask you about what is the 2-Minute Miracle Gel and how can they get to be able to try it. And remember, when you talk to someone about sharing this product, remember you all to try to stay away from the word free sample. Let's get in the habit of calling it a single-use sachet, because really that's what it is. It takes one full sachet to be able to do a demonstration. And you want to avoid people thinking, when you hear free sample, there's not really a value to it. It's free. So someone's not realizing that it is a cost to this product, and you are sharing a full facial anti-aging rejuvenation treatment with them. Okay, I'm going to end with the demonstration, and then we can go to questions and answers. Here's the exact directions, and then I'm going to stop the screen share so I can show you. The amount of product you put on is important. Actually, I'm going to stop screen share right now. I wanted to let this go so that this would be on film. And here's the exact way that you use the product, but now I'm going to walk you through it. Okay, I should be back here now. Let's see. Am I back on screen share? Okay, good. A couple things. The amount of product you use is really important. So because I'm in the US, I call it the size of a US nickel. But you'll have to look to see what your coin is. On all quadrants of the face. So you don't want someone just to take a little and dab it on. You want to use a healthy amount. Now, remember, this interacts, and this is what makes it so brilliant, with your own skin, your own body temperature, and your own pH. So if your skin is typically dry skin, your pH is high, it's alkaline, it's going to usually exfoliate faster. If you are combination or oily skin, it might take a little longer. If your skin is warm, it will exfoliate faster. If it's cold, it takes longer. So it's kind of a good judge. Don't panic. It's happened to me. We've all been in that situation where we're getting ready to demonstrate the product to someone. And I'm going to walk you through the steps, and it's not working yet. Don't panic. It can't not work. That's why this is so ideal for this industry. The 2-minute miracle gel can't not work. So I'll walk you through the steps. Apply the product. Spread it out really well. Spread it everywhere. Always demonstrate down to the neck and décolleté. If you start to spread it out and you realize you globbed too much on, go ahead and put it on the person's hands. And that's going to happen. Sometimes you'll get it, right? You'll spread it out. I see Chris and Piet checking your hand. You go, oh my gosh, it's too much. Just kind of, I call it a windshield wiper. Windshield wiper it off and stick it onto their hand. The next thing is, and this I find to be really helpful, is after you apply it, you let it sit. Then after about 45 seconds, do a test rub. Now remember, what's so amazing about this gel is that it goes from a tacky gel to a runny liquid. And that's when you see that, wow, that sells this product. So you don't want to miss that. But after 45 seconds, take a few fingers and just for a few seconds, rub everywhere you applied it, everywhere. Don't just touch it, gently rub it. Now what this does is two things. It keeps the gel active and moist, but it also will show you where it's starting to get runny and liquid. Because that you will find, if it's starting to do during that test rub, you'll find the thinner parts of your face, forehead, around the nose, and the outer edges of the face, same with the hands, the outer edges, will start to break down runny first. When you do that test rub, you might go, oh, yeah, it's starting to get runny right here. That's okay, then continue to rub. But if you rubbed it in a few different places and it's not runny, then tell the person, or if you're doing the demo, stop rubbing. Wait another 30 seconds. Then go back and do it again. And you'll usually find after the second time, then you start to rub once again, go back to the edges, and you're gonna feel it starting to get runny. Now, when you do your demo, ask someone in advance, name me a few things you'd like to change about your skin if you could in 2 minutes. You're gonna always hear the same thing. Pore size, you're gonna hear pore size a lot, that's a big buzzword. Pore size, lines and wrinkles, sagging, dark skin, dull, gray, wrinkles. No matter what anybody tells you, say good. Because the 2-minute miracle gel was designed to be able to affect change in all the major signs of aging. That's what this is for. So no matter what they tell you, I'm excited because I know I'm going to be able to show them a difference. As you do the demonstration, when you get to the part of the skin balling up, stop the presentation, give them a mirror. Hold the mirror in front of them and ask them, wow, can you see what's happening? And then let them talk. What do you see? How does it feel as you're rubbing it? After you apply it, I always like to first ask them, how does it feel? You're always going to hear cold, cool, refreshing. You want those words cemented in their mind. But then when they see it, ask them what they're seeing. And have they ever seen anything like that before? And the answer is going to be, it's amazing. They've never seen it before. You want them to live this experience because it really is the experience and the emotion of this product that is so exciting. Continue rubbing. Remove all the dead skin. Then give them some warm water. We're finding you all on Amazon. Actually, I can publish this later. On Amazon, if you type in the words compressed towel, you will see these, I wish I had one, these cute little, they look like little tablets in these cellophane. And they're little, and you get like 1,000 of them or 100 of them, for $10. And when you drop them in water, they turn into this great towelette. So they're easy to transport, easier to carry everywhere. You drop them in water, and that's a great thing to give anybody at a home party. When you're demonstrating, carry those with you, and they can remove it. If they're at a sink, obviously remove with warm water. Let them to pat dry, then give them back the mirror. Ask them, what did they think about their skin? How does it look? How does it feel? Have they ever seen it? Did it show them the things they wanted to change, the fine lines, because you'll see they're instantly plumped up because of the hyaluronic acid. So make sure that they get to actually see their before, their during, and their after, because that's what's really so exciting about this product. So that is the best way to walk through a demonstration. When you use it on someone's hand, you're going to use a smaller amount, about a dime size. I see Des had typed that if you do it on someone's hand, it takes about 30, 60 seconds. He's right. It takes about 30, 60 seconds. Go around the edge, start to exfoliate, and then at the end, show them the difference. Everyone is blown away by the results, right? Last point, and then I'll zip it and let you all talk, is that if you give someone a single-use sachet or you sell them a jar, the follow-up is so key. And I found this out even this weekend. We were in Miami. A gal has been using the product for a couple weeks. She loves it, but she never used it right. When I did the demonstration on her, she goes, oh my gosh, I never saw that happen. She was applying it to damp skin. She would leave it on too long. She didn't see it. So here's what you do when you give someone a single-use sachet, or you mail it to them, or you sell them a jar. Tell them, I'm going to follow up with you in 3 days. You don't want to tell them a couple weeks. You want to put some urgency. Let them use it, right? I'm going to follow up with you in 3 days because I want to hear what you think, because I know you're going to be amazed. Then when you call them back, ask them this one question. Did you see the dead skin rolling up on your face? And if so, what did you think about that? That one question is key, because if you call and say, did you like it? They may say yes. Or did you think it felt good? Or did you? They may say yes, but they will never know if they got that wow. And that's what keeps people using it and coming back and telling someone else about it, because this is the most shared viral product you will ever find. And so your customers will do the work for you. When you sell one jar, they will, I promise, turn around and tell their sister, their brother, their neighbor, their cousin, and they end up doing this work for you because everyone is so excited. So I know I've thrown a lot of information. I'm going to slowly unmute everyone. Let me test. Let's see. Command. Let's see. I think you told me how to do this. Did I do it right, Piet? Let's see. Option command U. All right, never mind. I'm going to do it one by one. I'm so bad with technology. I'm just glad I did. All right, let's see. Unmute. I'm going to unmute everyone. So if we can, I think probably be able to take questions, ask questions. Thank you for letting me share all this. I know it's a lot of information. After the call, I will find a way to post it to make sure everyone can revisit it, share it with other people. Almost done unmuting. Okay, I think we've got, let me look, I think we've got everyone. Let's see. Bless you, whoever that was, bless you. Oh, bless you again. All right, that is it. So, Francesca, I'm going to turn it back to you first. And if you all have any questions, and Chris and everybody.
You did a wonderful job. Thank you so much.
Again.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your effort, your time. You're such a special lady. I cannot wait to meet you in person and to give you for everything you do.
Well, thank you. I enjoy it, and I appreciate everyone's time and passion. And, you know, it's really my goal to be able to make sure you're successful with this, whatever that is to you. If it's just having a great skincare product that makes your life easier every day, great. We just save time and money. That's good enough for me. But if it's about building an income or building a future or building a downline, no matter what your goal is, I will support you all the way because we've done it. And this has been my livelihood for 14 years, so I know I can teach you a proven system with pictures and demonstrations and everything that will make it easy for you. And all you have to do is step by step, reach out to people.
Yes.
Shelley, can you hear me?
Yes, Des, I can hear you.
Hi, how are you? Can I just say to everybody, good evening. You're very welcome here from Northern Ireland, from my home office. One little key secret, I would say, Shelley, that people need to know. As you know, I've been involved with your product for a very, very long time. When very, very important that when you are actually massaging your skin over a sink, that skin's going to fall off. There's no question about it. What Shelley said.
Des, I'm sorry, hold on. That's important. I want to try to mute you all. If you can mute yourself. Go to your lower left and mute if you can. Sorry, Des, hold on one moment. Okay, now let me go back. I'm going to try to figure out. All right, I figured it out. Okay, Des, you are unmuted now.
Okay.
Great.
I just want something that you know I've been involved with your product for a long time, and just a very little simple something that everybody should understand here. When you are massaging your face, it's very important that you're standing over a sink, because as Shelley said, the product does work. The dead skin is going to fall off your face. But here's a little tip for you that you need to know. Okay, Shelley told me this before. The product loves heat. So if you're trying to wash your sink off or wherever it is that you are standing over, believe me, you will have a hard time. So I have noticed if you use the cold water tap when you're trying to get rid of your dead skin, that works best.
That's a great, Des, that is a great point. Something I wouldn't even have thought of bringing up. So thank you. You're right. It actually would make it solidify and be able to wash away. And it's all water soluble. That's a great point.
Excellent. And Shelley, as usual, what a fantastic presentation.
Des, it's great having you here because, like you said, Des has been with us for probably close to 4 years. So he's got a lot of history and has actually done a lot of meetings in Ireland with us. So we're very blessed to have him back involved with Zango and into the Zango company. So thank you, Desi.
You're very welcome.
All right, I'm going to unmute. Let's see. I see it. All right, I think everybody's unmuted. Francesca, do you or any of your group have any questions?
Yeah, I think we have one question.
All right, I'm going to, Francesca, hold on. I'm going to mute everyone again and then I'll unmute you. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, Francesca, go ahead.
Yes, my name's Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi. I've only been using it for about a month, but if you leave it on too long, then what's the effect? You know, if I left it on for 10 minutes, which I did sometimes, thinking it might work better.
That's a good question. And the good news is that if you just leave it on too long, you receive an amazing anti-aging treatment. So there's no downside at all. So, but what you'll find is, you might have, Jackie, did you miss out on some of the exfoliation?
Sorry?
When you left it on a minute, did you still get the balling up?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. What you may find, if somebody applies it and just lets it sit and does nothing, it will still maybe ball up. But for some people, it depends on their skin type, you may have some of the hydrators absorb, and then they'll miss out on the exfoliation. So that's why I like to say, do that little test rub. There's nothing negative. Two things that's important to know. The 2-Minute Miracle Gel was formulated so that it can be and should be used every day. So there's no harsh ingredients. And the other benefit is if you leave it on, let's say you just even slept in it, which we've had people do as a mask, it's just like an anti-aging facial treatment. So there's no downside. It can't be harsh. It won't be aggressive on the skin.
Oh, that's good. Thank you. Hi.
Let me unmute to see. I feel like the Great Eye. Remember the Wizard of Oz? Did you all have the Wizard of Oz? No? I feel like the Great Oz with these controls. Let's see. Command, control. Okay, does anybody else have a question?
Yes, me,
Okay, and your name?
Connie.
How are you?
Fine. I have a question. For a girl from 16, she can use this product or not?
Yes, absolutely. And that's really the exciting one more thing that's wonderful about this is that this is for all ages. So when I created this product, I have very sensitive skin. So I initially had me in mind, but then when we started to make the formula different as we went forward, I knew I'd be selling to the masses. I didn't want to worry about someone being irritated or having a reaction. So I made it with very skin healthy ingredients. And actually it is an ideal product to get the young adult started on for proper skincare. It's quick, it's easy. Girls 12 years old and above, actually 10 years old and above, have fun with this product. They love using it because it is so weird, it's strange, right? So they actually enjoy it, and it's really healthy for the skin. And as mentioned, it was a very quite surprising to me, but in Las Vegas a couple of years ago, I had a mother that walked up to me and said, I need you to look at my baby's scalp. And I was worried at first. I thought, what happened? She had been using the 2-Minute Miracle Gel on only half of her baby's scalp. Her baby had horrible cradle cap, crusty, dry scalp skin. She had tried everything and it kept coming back. And she had been using the 2-Minute Miracle on just one side of it. The scalp was clean, smooth. So it's very gentle and absolutely any age. And then we also have anti-aging ingredients that will help to maximize skin if the skin is mature or fragile, 70, 80-year-old skin. So,
Okay,
great question.
thank you.
Yes.
Any experience with tattoos?
With what?
Tattoo?
Oh, tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, the longer we're in this business, I learned more about it, and I appreciate it. I learned from you all. So it was maybe about 1.5 years ago, I started getting pictures of distributors, and they're posted, I believe, if you go to that Zango Eris page under testimonials, you'll see the before and afters. This product in one use completely rejuvenates the color of tattoos because it's removing that dry, dull skin. And the before and after, if you know anyone with a tattoo, you can tell them whether it's a tattoo parlor or a person or someone, let them know that they can rejuvenate the color of a tattoo in 2 minutes, and it's gentle and safe on the tattoo. It's amazing. And, you know, for a lot of people that maybe are getting more aggressive services, let's say you use a retin-A or a retinoid or a retin-A at night and your skin becomes dry or peely. Or we've even sold in plastic surgeons' offices where they do laser hair removal or waxing, and the skin becomes dry, flaky, peeling. Gentle for that. If someone has stretch marks from maybe weight loss or childbearing, this is a great way to be able to smooth and start to repair the look of the skin from stretch marks. So as you go forward, you'll find, you know, and that's what's unique. We are considered an anti-aging facial skincare product, but boy, we go into so many different places that no other skincare can go and make the same kind of claims.
Shelley, perhaps you would share with them the story of the lady that fell off the motorbike who had the severe burns that used the 2-Minute Miracle Gel.
Yeah, this was, and Des is right, you know, and I always hesitate because I know the company's always making sure I don't make medical claims. And after being on TV for all those years, I watch every word I say. So we're not making a medical claim, but what the results we've seen with burn has been phenomenal. Des is referring to a woman that had a motorcycle burn on her leg. Wasn't her leg, Des? I think it was her leg.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Years, an old one. And it was amazing because she showed us before and after. She said she had tried silver cream. She tried everything. She was using the 2-Minute Miracle Gel on it. And as the burn just completely faint, disappeared. It was unbelievable. And also I have women, I have a lady that sticks in my mind. Her husband was on radiation. And she said that the skin on his back was just dry. Now this was, he had already been through his treatments and his skin was trying to recover, but she said the skin on his back was completely dry, and she had been using the 2-Minute Miracle. She said that's the only thing that made his skin feel relieved. So, you know, you don't want to use the gel on skin that is open wounds. But if something is in the process and healing, I think we've seen some amazing profound effects.
Shelley, just on that, just so everybody knows on the call, a good friend of mine, well, she wasn't a good friend of mine, I'd never heard of her before. She contacted me in relation to the 2-minute miracle gel. She's a specialist cancer person. She deals with people after cancer, and she heard about the 2-minute miracle gel. She contacted me, and fair play to Shelley. I hounded Shelley with relation to what I needed, all the details that I needed, but she's rolled that out to all her patients because, as you can imagine, patients that have gone through cancer and have gone through chemotherapy and everything else, she's using that, the 2-minute miracle gel, with her patients, and she sees an amazing result.
Yeah,
So,
thank you, guys. It's an amazing transformation, and it's a godsend to people that are looking for that, for that answer. I see from Rachel, she's asking, are you supposed to have dead skin roll off every day? The answer is yes. Thank you, Rachel. And it may vary a little bit, but here's the thing. We have 30,000 cells per hour, face and body, that should be shedding. When you're 25 years old, 30,000 cells per hour. There is a lot of dead skin going on there. So at some point, you always have dead skin. So you could 2-minute miracle gel, and an hour later, you might have a little bit more come off. But the main thing is to be using it every day. And I'll give you real quickly this analogy. And I don't want to keep everyone too long. I know it's getting late for you, actually. But if you're going to hear when you use the 2-minute miracle gel, the first thing people might say is, wow, is that really my dead skin? The best way to describe this is, because you want to be very accurate, shake your head. Have you ever seen or have you ever rolled a snowball downhill? Everybody's seen snow. And as you roll the snowball, it rolls and it picks up more snow. So it grows with snow. But it also picks up sticks, rocks, debris, everything loose in its path. And then you look back where the snowball rolled, and it's completely smooth path. That's what the 2-minute miracle gel does so brilliantly. We call it a snowball analogy, a great way to explain to people. The product picks up product, but it picks up everything loose in its path. So dead skin, oil, debris, protein, all the stuff from inside pores, and that's what it's rolling up. So yes, Rachel, you will see it happen every day, but just depending on your skin, some days more than others. Yes, Francesca.
I'm just asking a question now about sun damage on the chest, is it? Yeah. Just on the chest part. If we were to use it on that, would that help it?
It will. Yes, that's a great question. As you know, sun damage, there's 3 layers to sun damage. So it can be superficial, then it can be medium, then it can be a little bit deeper. So the whole idea with creating healthier looking skin is, once again, going back to cellular renewal. And you want to renew cells that are healthy so that when they rise to the surface, they are healthier. So the KBGA algae is made for skin retexturizing. And the Antarcticine is made to hydrate the cell so that it can produce elastin and collagen, which is needed for plumpness. And with collagen and elastin, you cannot turn over cells. And actually, the mangosteen has a skin lightening ingredient in it. Not ingredient, but a skin lightening component to it. That is one of the things that it does naturally. So it'll take a little bit more time. I will tell you a little secret between all of us. I should stop the recording on the secret, huh? Hang on. I'm kidding. I've formulated, as I said, over 50 different products. One of them was an amazing moisturizing cream that is for pigment lightening. Now, when we talk about the 2-minute miracle gel, we call it a hydrator. That is one of the 7 functions. What that means is the Antarcticine and the hyaluronic acid are able to hydrate the cells so they can produce collagen and elastin. You have to have that. But that's still different than a topical moisturizer. So you will find some people like to use a moisturizer afterwards. That's not uncommon. I tend to use one. I use the moisturizer and then put on my foundation. So I am formulating for Zango, one of my products that has done very well, but I'm adding in a new gold standard in pigment lightening, specifically, like you asked, pigmentation on the face and chest. So that will be launching, coming up. I know I'm excited about it. If I could just hurry up, get it done. But that is something that's forthcoming. But until then, the results on just the 2-minute miracle, matter of fact, I received in private message a woman today that had sent me her skin, and she had pigmentation, and she's showing me how it's starting to just even out that skin tone. She sent me a side of her face. And she had been through pregnancy and had a pregnancy mass, and then she had sun damage. And I had never met her before, but she sent me her picture today and just said, I just want you to be able to see this. So, you know, it's exciting. It's pretty amazing, but it does take time, and you'll keep hearing me say daily use. It's a habit, ladies, and I know that, and gentlemen, doing anything every day is a habit. Put it where it's convenient. What I do, I go to the gym in the morning, and I put on mascara before the gym. I come home. Before I get in the shower, I exfoliate every morning. Then I get in the shower. Then I take it all over my eyes to remove my eye makeup, and then I rinse it off every day. I've been doing it that way for, you know, can't say I used it every day in the first 14 years, but I can tell you probably for the last 10 years I use it every day. Once in a while I forget and skip, but you notice an amazing difference.
Shelley, that's why you're so beautiful. Anyway, Shelley, I just want to mention this because there is confusion. I came across it in the last 4 years, as you said, promoting your product. In relation to the ingredients, right? When people speak about aloe vera, especially, there is so many conflicting stories out there about it, right? But am I clear when I say this, that the aloe vera that you actually use, right, it's used in hospitals, in burn hospitals? Is that correct?
Yes, and there's 2 ingredients that are really phenomenal. One is the aloe vera. It's made to use as the base in pharmaceutical products. Number 2, the KBGA algae. It is was developed by a company called Medline. They're a medical company. They make disposable products and gels for hospitals. And Medline was actually the creator of and the founder of that KBGA algae. So, you know, we've got amazing ingredients, very valuable and long-term. If you continue to use it and continue to share it, I think you're going to make a lot of people happy. So I know it's getting late for you all. I appreciate so much all of the time, all of the input. I'm happy to sit here and answer questions as long as you want, but I know you all have a life to get to. And we can do this again. You know, I as Francesca knows, as Piet and Chris know, as Des knows, I will continue to do other education. So we can do it. I've got some great information on how to start a conversation, how to close a sale, how to demonstrate effectively. So if you invite me back, I'm happy to come back and do more.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you. It's so valuable.